Hola amigos de FOX Deportes, aquí estamos con Scott McLaughlin, que es uno de los grandes pilotos del serial. Scott, we're going to talk about the season, we're going to talk about Long Beach, but I cannot interview you without bringing up, if I had to choose one of the best overtakings ever in history, Scott overtaking after the Foster's chicane in my favorite racetrack of all time, Surfers Paradise, would win. Yeah. I have to ask you, and you fans better Google Scott overtaking after Foster's chicane in Surfers. Yeah. Obviously, you were committed at that point.
Yes.
Was it almost an accident?
No, I was committed. The corner before the hairpin, I said I'm passing them. It had to be that lap. It was the last time my tires were going to be good, and yeah, I was like, I'm in this lap. And when I went for the move, and he moved a little bit, so I had to readjust my brake, and it caught the low grip surface, and managed to pull it up. It was kind of like a go-kart move, you know. And I had 2 laps to go. I had massive flat spots on all my tires, but we managed to come home and second, I think it was. So it was amazing. Yeah.
When you released the foot of the brake,
yeah,
you obviously were praying, I hope it
yeah,
turns.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how sure were you that it was going to turn?
Oh, no, it was like big time, like using the gearbox to slow me down, and then grabbed the last bit of gear and just try to prop myself in the middle of the corner, and sort of felt him tap me, and away I went. Yeah. So it was kind of good.
I honestly think it's maybe the best overtaking I've ever
Thanks,
seen. And it worked. It was beautiful, clean.
Yeah, thank you. Can't do that in IndyCar.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I was going to ask. Like, can we see that, you know, this weekend going into turn 9? The hairpin would be a little too much, but anywhere else?
Yeah, maybe. We're like, look, there's plenty of spots. There's more spots than normal on a street circuit to pass here. So big commitment, takes a lot of, like, you know, big under brakes and trust in the race car. But you know, I've got that. I'm excited for it.
Awesome. So 5th race of the season, Long Beach. Give us a quick summary of what's happened. What do you expect for this weekend? We know you're one of the best qualifiers ever. So yeah, what can we expect?
Look, I think you know, hopefully we can roll off the truck with some decent speed and really hit the ground running and have some confidence. I need to tidy a few things up myself, just my execution and the way I do things. Made a couple of mistakes that, you know, have cost us, like simple mistakes that have big consequences. So I'm working really hard to you know, be stronger. Like, I don't need to find any more speed. I think my speed's good. It's just a matter of executing better. So hey, we're all chasing the Spaniard Alex Palou, so he's doing a fantastic job right now. You know, I'm working with my Spanish engineer Raul Prados, so he's been amazing for me, and so I guess I've got I'm you know, very excited for what's ahead and working with those two guys.
Awesome. And I have to ask, you know, I'm tied with Will Power. It's been obviously a change.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you miss about Will not being here this year?
I think experience. You know, I think he's a really good dude. I got along with Will, you know, really well. I thought the group of us three were really strong. But you know, change is good for everyone, and you know, I wish him well. He's a friend of mine, and we still go kart racing together and stuff. But you know, David coming in is a fresh face, new sort of you know, a completely different role to what Will had, but he's fitted in pretty nicely, and you know, working together well. But yeah, no, still enjoy the battles that I have with Will. He's a great dude, and yeah, hopefully we have more in the future.
Awesome. Best of luck this weekend, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Para ver más, suscríbete al canal de Fox Deportes en YouTube.